Today we will discuss about Meta's AI strategy. What do you think, is this a vision or billion-dollar gamble? Let's discuss. So hello and welcome to my channel *Hollow Billions*. For years, Meta has been one of the most successful technology companies in history. Its social media platforms generate enormous profits, dominate digital advertising, and connect billions of people around the world. But despite that success, the company is now making one of the largest and riskiest bets ever seen in the tech industry. Meta has already invested tens of billions of dollars into artificial intelligence, and over the coming years, it plans to spend hundreds of billions more building massive AI data centers. These facilities will power the next generation of large language models and AI systems. The question is simple: why? Unlike several of its competitors, Meta has yet to establish a meaningful business that generates significant revenue directly from generative AI. Even so, CEO Mark Zuckerberg continues to accelerate spending at an extraordinary pace. Inside the company, that strategy is beginning to have consequences. Reports describe declining employee morale, controversial internal AI projects, and growing pressure on engineering teams as Meta races to compete in the rapidly evolving AI landscape. So, is Meta building the future of artificial intelligence or spending unprecedented amounts of money chasing a vision that may never deliver the expected returns? Let's take a closer look. One of the most surprising aspects of Meta's AI strategy is the person leading it. In 2025, Meta invested approximately $14 billion to acquire a 49% stake in Scale AI, a company specializing in AI training data. As part of the deal, Scale AI founder Alexander Wang joined Meta to lead its AI division. At just 29 years old, Wang had already built one of the most valuable startups in the AI ecosystem. However, his background differed significantly from the leaders of companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, or Google DeepMind. Scale AI was not known for developing frontier AI models. Instead, it built a business around supplying high-quality labeled data to organizations developing those models. The company connected large numbers of human contractors with AI developers, creating one of the industry's largest data labeling platforms. In other words, Scale AI helped train artificial intelligence, but it wasn't building the models themselves. That distinction has led many industry observers to question Meta's decision. Managing one of the world's largest AI research organizations requires expertise that extends far beyond data annotation. It involves overseeing advanced research, large-scale infrastructure, and long-term product strategy. Whether Wang's experience will translate successfully into that role remains an open question. Understanding Meta's AI strategy becomes even more complicated when examining its products. In 2023, the company introduced its first family of large language models under the name Llama. Unlike most leading AI companies, Meta chose an open approach. Developers around the world could download the models, modify them, and even use them commercially with relatively few restrictions. From a research perspective, this decision accelerated AI innovation and earned Meta considerable goodwill within the developer community. From a business perspective, however, the strategy raised obvious questions. Developing cutting-edge language models costs billions of dollars in computing infrastructure, engineering talent, and research. Yet Meta chose to distribute much of that technology without charging users or licensing fees. Today, Meta AI is integrated across Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and its standalone Meta AI website. Users can chat with the assistant, generate images, and experiment with AI-powered features at no cost. Unlike competitors such as OpenAI or Anthropic, Meta has historically offered these services without a paid subscription model. That means the company has been investing enormous sums into generative AI while generating little direct revenue from the products themselves. To understand why this matters, it's important to separate two very different types of artificial intelligence. Nearly all of Meta's revenue comes from advertising. For years, the company has relied on sophisticated machine learning systems to determine which advertisements users are most likely to engage with. These recommendation engines continuously analyze billions of interactions to improve targeting accuracy and advertising performance. These systems are not large language models. They are highly specialized machine learning models developed over many years, long before ChatGPT introduced generative AI to the mainstream. Meta's advertising platform includes technologies such as Advantage Plus, supported by powerful internal systems that optimize audience targeting, bidding strategies, budget allocation, and campaign performance automatically. According to Meta, advertisers using these AI-powered tools achieve measurable improvements in efficiency, reducing costs while increasing conversions. Given the enormous scale of Meta's advertising business, even relatively small improvements can translate into billions of dollars in additional annual revenue. However, these advertising systems operate independently from Meta's Llama language models. That distinction is often overlooked. Generative AI and advertising AI are related technologies, but they serve fundamentally different purposes. One generates text, images, and conversations. The other predicts user behavior and optimizes advertising performance. Understanding that difference is essential when evaluating Meta's broader AI strategy. If you like information, hit like and don't forget to subscribe the channel for more information.